Happy Halloween. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Ben, aka Cash K, back with an NBA PrizePicks video. If you want to follow along, don't have a PrizePicks account, use that promo code CashK and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. 4-1 yesterday. Simmons hit his rebounds and assists. Thompson hit his rebounds pretty easily. Scotty Barnes got his over points, rebounds, and assists. And LaMelo Ball fouled out in 24 minutes. So, yeah, he used the stank on that card. Hopefully you mix the match. Like I always say, one of the things I make sure of for risk management purposes for myself is I never have more than one guy on 35% of my slips, because I don't want one guy to kind of ruin the entire night like that. So keep that in mind when you're making them. I'm just giving you three of my favorite plays, but generally I don't play 3 or 4 mans on PrizePicks at all. I'm playing 2-man power plays or 5 and 6-man flex plays. That's, to me, the way I've generally always played. I'm just giving you a few plays to look at, decide if you want to play them. So we got 3 plays for you here. We'll talk about tonight. Small 3-game slate. Had another monster night. Did he put up some awesome picks yesterday? Monster night yesterday. We'll talk about that a little bit. So let's just dive in. All right. PrizePicks desktop is up here. Again, we got 3 plays we're going to talk about that I do like. Seems to be a lot of injuries already, or people resting already this season. But yeah, yesterday, Diddy gave out 25x right here. Again, we have this new tool. Again, it was a free throw model last year. We've improved upon it. That's the NBA Elite Edge tool. That's going to pull in the field goal attempts, free throws, all those kind of weird stats, bounces it across our projections that we have here. And he was able to pull this one up and gave this out to the folks, a 25xer for those guys, all free throws. Again, if you remember this last year, we actually crushed these. So he gave out that one. Another 12x yesterday. That's 3 he's given out over the last 4 days. If you want to check us out, what we got off to offer. 3 in 4 days is insane for 12x here. These peppers have been absolutely awesome. And he gave this one out as well. That Jokic, if you remember, the triple-double went down the last 5 seconds. It was really, really fun and interesting. Needed that last 5 seconds to get that last rebound. It was a fun sweat in the side Discord. So if you want access to all those picks, you can join us at dailyedgesports.com and get access to it. Let's talk about the 3 plays that we do like today. First one, we're going to go to Mitchell Robinson. I'm going to go 9 rebounds. Going to go more than this. Going up against Cleveland. Now, Cleveland is without Allen. There's no Jared Allen there tonight. Garland's out as well. So the big one, though, is with no Allen. I went and looked at this a little bit, and if we look at Mitchell Robinson over his last 2 games, he's put up 13 and 15 rebounds here. So he's cleared this in 2 of the 3 games. And then I went back and looked at last year a little bit against Cleveland with no Jared Allen. He put up 11 and 14 rebounds. So I think that's a massive boost for him. Not having Allen in there, it's just basically Mobley that's going to be down there rebounding. But, when they have both those big guys down there, it makes it a little tougher. If I took and put Allen in against Cleveland last year, he only cleared it 50% of the time, 4 of 8 times they played him. But however, I like this with no Jared Allen. Again, he cleared it both times with him out last year against just, they got some injuries here. You can't really look at, the complete stats of last year Cleveland, because they were an awesome defensive team last year. They were first in points allowed, second in rebounds allowed, first in assists allowed. They were just a great defensive team. I'm not saying that they're horrible right now, but there's a lot of injuries here that we got to take into account. And so we're going to go Mitch Rob over 9 rebounds. Next one we're going to look at here, we're going to go on the other side of this. Stay with the same side. We're going to go to Jalen Brunson. Now, again, he's going up. I like the this is where this drives me nuts. You got to be careful with this, with how fast it changes. 31 points, rebounds, and assists. I think you can go fantasy score as well here. Again, if we kind of look at it a little bit, there's no Garland, there's no Jared Allen. Again, that just kind of takes a hit a little bit. If we kind of look at what they did against Cleveland last year, he put up a monster game against Cleveland last year on March 31st. We put up 61 points, rebounds, and assists. And if we look at the entire last 6 games, I mean, he was at 61, 31, 31, 31, 41, 31. So he's right there. I think he has a big game here with a lot of these guys hurt. Should open him up a little bit. So yeah, Jalen Brunson, more than 31 points, rebounds, and assists is where I'm sitting at. Again, if you want to play the fantasy points, I like that as well. I think he has a big game here against Cleveland. And then the last one we're going to talk about, we're going to go to Eric Gordon, Phoenix Suns. And we're going to go field goal attempts. I'm going to go more than 13 field goal attempts. Now, we just got news officially that Booker is out. So no Booker, no Beal again. It's going to be Kevin Durant and crew. If we look at the 2 games that both Booker and Beal are out this year, which again, the 26th and the 20th of October, Eric Gordon put up 15 and 21 points. And he shot the ball 16 and 14 times. So he cleared this both times, 16 and 14 times. I think we're going to see similar, around 15 shots from him. So it's 13 and a half, just feels a tad low. Not something that I'm just absolutely smashing. But again, it's a 3-game slate. It's kind of rough trying to find any value here in this. So it's one spot that I don't mind kind of looking at with him at the over 13 and a half field goal attempts. Is one spot that, again, I think he's going to shoot the ball around 15 times or so. And I think there's a tad bit of value there. So 3 plays, again, that we got for you here that we're going to look at. Again, Mitch Robin at more than 9 rebounds. Jalen Brunson, 31 points, rebounds, and assists, or 34 fantasy score. Or this Eric Gordon over 13.5 field goal attempts. And again, if you want to see where we get a lot of these plays, kind of look at it. This is the PrizePicks projection EV tool that we do have. Kind of see right here the plus EV stuff. You want to see where the books is. This is pulling it. Tells you what book is pulling it from. So Pinnacle minus 182. The book has it at 4.5. PrizePicks has the line at 5. We got to project at 5.54, and that's again Jalen Brunson, but we like the points, rebounds, and assists. I always look at this. The other tool, again, we talked about this NBA Elite Edge tool that breaks down more of, pulling our projection model in here that we have, and you're kind of looking at the more obscure lines that really don't have a Vegas total to, or a Vegas line to them. And we're talking like free throw attempts, 3-pointer attempts, all down the line here, offensive, defensive rebounds, and kind of look here, and it's automatically sorted by our edge here that you get. And it's basically just taking the projection on the line and kind of looking at it. So this is kind of what you can see and expect with this. Again, this is where did he put that together with his free throws, pulled it up from our tool here. Now everybody's asked, we'll just play the top 5 or 6. I always look at this, and then I'll go do my own research on it and see why the line's looking at the way it is, and kind of dig into it that way. But it's been a fantastic tool. We've used it a ton. We got a ton more tools coming. Again, if you want this for some of the other stuff that we have with the Underdog stuff, parlay play, we got a couple other things we're in the pipeline. They're going to come out soon. They're pretty excited about. So if you want to check all those things out, you can get them again, dailyedgesports.com. You can get a free month offer if you check out the free offer that we do have. Or just subscribe and check us out and jump in that Discord. It's been a real fun start to the NBA season, real profitable. Love seeing all the green screens in Discord. And like always, I'll see you on the flip side. Stay safe on this holiday night here on Halloween. It's going to be a cold one here just north of Indy. So appreciate you guys. Like always, see you on the flip side. Deuces.